Essentially have drafted in the last 10 years who deserve to be playing 20 minutes a night and 18 minutes a night? Or are they playing that much as rookies because it's the first time that the Warriors have had rookies on the team where the veterans had to have help? They just had to have help, and it's absolutely so apparent that guess what? If let's say Wiseman would have been here this year as a rookie, would he be getting 15 to 20 minutes a game because the older guys finally got to a point where you couldn't keep playing them as much as you were? Like I wonder what some Warrior fans would think about that. 888-957-9570. What do you think about that? Like, I guess what I'm saying is, you know, let's say 3 years ago, would Pocheski and Davis be playing as much? Jackson Davis. I'm going to say no, and I'm going to say no because 3 years ago, Andre Iguodala and Steph did a podcast together. We heard it, and I don't think they were in the clique where Steph and the OGs were willing to. Not saying you can't play for us, but they didn't need it. It wasn't a necessity, and I think that was a good word to use. I think right now they're playing because they needed it. Draymond was gone, so we heard Steph Curry saying to a microphone along with Iggy again, hey, they don't know how management, ownership doesn't know how hard it is to do what we do and to rely on young players. And they were kind of lobbying for more seasoned guys. So my answer is, Scotty, they had to, this is not, and I got to give Pops and TJD their props. Their IQ is higher than any of the other guys that were kind of raw, and that's why they've kind of, been able to take this Warrior system and understand it more than the others. But there's a lot to me to have to do with necessity. Yeah, I want to throw that out to Warrior fans. I'm actually going to leave it open-ended. And what I mean by that is I'm going to kind of leave it open-ended so that you can say whatever you want. But I'll set it up this way. I think we can agree they've got two rookies in the rotation. That's got to be the first time that's happened in 10 years to the Warriors. I mean, with the Warriors and where they've been and where they've, the titles and stuff like that. So you got two rookies who are in the rotation and playing consistently. And you got a 21-year-old in Jamaica who's playing probably more than any other 21-year-old. I guess my question is, why, and I'm leaving it open-ended, and I'll throw this to Randy real quick. Why are the young guys playing the Warriors when they haven't played, let's say, in the last 10 years? The reason that they're playing and continue to play is because they're pretty good. The reason they got the chance in the first place is because the veterans let them down. Steve Kerr even admitted early in the season they expected nothing from both of the rookies. They went into the season planning to get nothing from those guys. The veterans struggled, and Steve said, well, you know what, we might as well try it. It's worked out, so we stuck with it. But they're playing, and they're continuing to play because they're pretty good, and they're helping them win.
Lunchtime in San Francisco, I'm drinking coffee, listening to the radio.
Because what they started the season with just simply wasn't working. And you played the sound where Kerr said, I went with the whole portfolio, and I had to change it when it wasn't working.
straight black coffee.
rim protection, pods, making the beautiful passes, rebounding. I mean, those two dudes are going to be on the all-rookie team. Just think about that. This from the 415, Mike from the 415. It's not even reaching now. What am I reaching about? It's obvious that Pods and CJ are good enough to play 20 minutes a night. I think that's why they're playing, because they're above average rookies, and they also think, well, I believe it's a combination. Okay, so my question is, were there rookies 3 years ago?
Don't pick and choose what I look like, guys. I wish. Where do we go here? I wish I picked what I look like. You want a hot take? I don't got one.
If he might have gotten more of a chance than he did when he was drafted. That's all I'm asking. Do you think philosophically the Warriors are at a different place right now than maybe they were when I can't even remember some of the guys' names. What's his name? Patrick Baldwin Jr. Ryan Rollins. Guys like that. Just kind of throwing it out there. 957 888 957 James is in the city. What's up, James? How you doing, man?
It's not. It can't be the worst regret of your life. The worst. Should have grabbed this one. I took a cup of hot coffee. That's the take.
But at the end of the day, to the Thomas point, they got to win hopefully one game to get in, or 2 games to use that. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they'll be able to tap into that game. This is going to be a game 7. This is the 9th or 10th seed in that playing game. And maybe you can use that and tap into that as far as what I call the game 7 mentality, because that's what it's going to be if you're part of the 19 game. 888-957-9570 is the number. Warriors are 25-11 in their last 36. You tell me, wow. What has been the biggest turnaround for the Golden State Warriors? Why in your mind have they gone from 19-24 to 25-11 over the last 36? And how much stock do you put in the 25-11 versus the overall? Well, we're still the 10th seed. 888-957-9570. To play this one, Draymond Green made 5 threes.
Grunge with the Van Halen video today. Where I come from, they like Van Halen. And right back with the WrestleMania video today. Not a WrestleMania XL review. Hi, bro. What's up, bro? I'm back. Wanna be. Justice is served. Crush your fucking head. They may have found something here late. Where are you with the Golden State Warriors? And what's been the difference between their start and the way they played the second part of this season? 888-957. I'm unregistered, so it's up to you to vote.
who is my president. Breaking multiple shot at Philadelphia. Yellow ceiling. The blue wall helps. Yeah, the orange cat whistling. That really nailed it. You nailed me. Smoking, drinking, gambling. I've had plenty of good sex in San Francisco. Yeah. I'm enjoying time with my audience. Okay. Can't call it a dry spell. I'm up 3 subs in 13 minutes. Bro, everybody wants in Cincinnati. Justin Jefferson is probably a lowly slot receiver. The slot receivers are a dime a dozen. Now it's really not normal to get a Minnesota Viking free agent for the Bengals, so that would be groundbreaking. That would be the first time in my life I'd ever seen a Viking play for the Bengals. So, you know, it's possible. A nice bathtub last night. Oh God! Let's get this one in front. Not this year. The Patriots ain't winning it this year. Belichick might get 8 wins. That's what he needs, roughly, to have a good year. Belichick can't be having another losing season. You're right, I didn't use soap, so I don't have a sticky film on my body. Soap doesn't wash. Exfoliating and scrubbing is how you get the dirt out. Oh, is Belichick gone? Oh, is Belichick gone? I want Belichick in Cincinnati. Fire that Zach Taylor. He's a freaking loser. He'll never have a winning record. Zach Taylor, most overrated coach in the league. If he has Trent Irwin returning punts again, I'm going to think he did nothing all year. Do I have clean clothes? The jersey is clean. Yeah, there's him. I love dodging laundry. Man, laundry costs money. I'm not paying money to wash my clothes very often. Okay. I'm not about spending all my money on washing clothes. I collect quarters all month to do laundry once a month. And then I spend my quarters. And I vow to complete the process next month. Excuse me. Excuse me. And Andy Dalton will be in the Hall of Fame. So, my quarterback. Yep, quarterback makes the couch. I'm covered in fleas and lice, bro. You right? You got me exposed. I never see that in anybody else's chat. I don't ever see, hey, are you covered in fleas and lice? I don't see everybody else being asked that question, but I don't have fleas or lice, so you can almost tell by watching. Troy Polamalu got burned in overtime in Denver. He didn't even belong on the field. They call that defense of the Steelers the wishful thinking. Troy Polamalu doesn't even hang around Pittsburgh. The guy's not allowed around. He's not on the coaching staff. Okay? It's just Troy Aikman is the greatest, and he beat the Steelers. So they feel so bad about it, they have to brag about Troy Polamalu all the time. But he's the second best to Troy. All he did was false starts, and The officials let Pittsburgh get away with everything. Okay? Yeah. That's why there's an asterisk next to that Pittsburgh Steelers Super Bowl. The Steelers are overrated. They need to calm down. They got in the playoffs last year and they were pissed they got tossed. They need to show some humility and say, hey, this was good enough. Making the wild card, not beating the Buffalo Bills, and choking to the Browns in the playoff. The Steelers fans need to shut up. Shut the hell up. Production's like a urinating tree. Need to shut the hell up. Pittsburgh dad can shut the fuck up. Yeah. Give it up, man. Who's gonna be your world champ? Mason Rudolph? Kenny Pickett? Mitchell Trubisky, right? Yeah, right. You went from Ben Roethlisberger downhill pretty fast. You got all the quarterbacks you wanted, everybody you fucking could dream of. The local boy Kenny Pickett, the chosen one, Kyle Rudolph, Mason Rudolph, Ditch Mitch. And now you're lucky all four of your quarterbacks got jobs in other places, and now you're giving everybody else's quarterback a job. I know they're all off the roster. All those old good quarterbacks are off the roster. Your entire fucking quarterback team walked out the building. And you're going to tell me Russell Wilson is him? You've seen it, and it is Russell Wilson. I haven't seen bullshit since Steeler fans booed Michael Vick. Because why would you boo Michael Vick? Jerry Rice is a loser with only 3 Super Bowls. Nobody cares. Nobody likes Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice is a loser who sells injury consultant advice. If you're hurt, call Jerry Rice. Yeah, good. They were cut. They were re-signed by other teams. I like the Bengals and these guys. I like the Chiefs. It's hard not to like the Chiefs. They beat the Raiders for me. I like the Chargers. I secretly think the Chargers are the best team in California. The Rams might have something to say. The 49ers keep proving everybody wrong that they're not the best. So nope, the Bengals block me in chat. I can't chill out and be cool and funny haha with it. The Bengals are my old favorite team. Currently, we really liking these Rams, man. So if you think the Rams have been bad lately, pay attention. They actually pretty good. 2 Super Bowls, 6 years. This guy coming at me Ooh, you coming at me. Every year I live in Cincinnati, we made the playoffs. Three times, okay? All I know is playoffs, okay? In these 2024 playoffs, these are my playoffs. And I have to tell everybody the same thing every year. Get out of my playoffs. Na, boo, boo. Get ready to say goodbye to my playoffs. Get the hell out of my playoffs, Pittsburgh. I haven't seen a Patriot playoff game in a long time. Hard to say they're number one. I haven't even seen them play. Didn't even see them play last year. Not once. They don't put the Patriots on television in San Francisco. Yo, fuck them. They can, the people in Boston can watch that game. And only the people in Boston. That's the way it should be. They don't have no television deal. The television deal just got reworked, and the Bengals have more nationally televised games than the Patriots. 6 ain't enough, man. You need 7. Don't tell me 6 rings is enough. You need 7. All right? 6 is not enough. Stop pretending you got enough because you're not satisfied with 6. So don't brag about 6. 6 is not enough. You have to go out of your way to watch the Bengal game. That's what makes it special, because not everybody can see it. I don't want everybody watching my football team. You get them Patriots with your sideline cam. We know you're there. We know you got your guy in the stands anyways. And I'm coming to an NFL game just to record the damn sideline. I don't have the Bengals making the playoffs this year. I don't. They'll go 8-1 probably. Wait, who has Mac Jones? I like Mac Jones. Who has Mac Jones? Current team, Jacksonville. That's good. I'd rather watch Mac Jones play for the Jaguars than watch the Patriots play anybody. Yeah. That would be a miracle if Mac Jones could outperform Trevor. Very possible. Trevor just hadn't taken off good. Yeah, it'll probably be third place in the North because the Browns are currently in that mode to be in the playoffs. Joe Burrow can't even beat the Browns. Okay. Yeah, that's why Mac Jones went down to there, because Trevor Jones is garbage. Clemson is trash. Clemson was trying to come up on the national scene, but Clemson just isn't it. We've seen it, and Clemson isn't it. The little ecosystem. Isn't Trevor like hurt? The Buckeyes are it, but I don't think they'll actually be a national champions next year. But the Buckeyes have been it for 50 years on top of football. every single year in Pasadena, we hope the Buckeyes are in the national championship. They are the chosen ones. Yeah, the Buckeyes, that's right. You're forever. That's right. A lifetime. Except you go to Cincinnati and everybody would rather watch the University of Kentucky. Ohio State plays basketball, but they don't have. Nobody gives a shit. They'd rather watch Kentucky. I was disgusted by these losers in Cincinnati who'd rather watch Kentucky than anything else in town. And when they brag about Kentucky on the radio, they are bragging about the attention that Cincinnati is giving them. The Lakers are so popular because LeBron's from Ohio. Anthony Davis played at Kentucky. He's the chosen one. Those two players would be offered ownership in an NBA team if it came to Cincinnati. They'd be like, oh, well, who do we want to be our owners? We want LeBron James and Anthony Davis to own the team in Cincinnati. That's how big they are. The NBA is trash because they don't play in Cincinnati. The NBA is trash because places like Sacramento and Oakland, they just moved Oakland to San Francisco. They improved California basketball a little. Memphis Grizzlies is a team. I've never seen them be serious in the playoffs. I mean, Grizzlies are some booty cheeks, okay? The Grizzlies are booty cheeks. I ain't watching no kids who are still learning how to bounce the ball. See, the thing is about college is the kids are learning how to play the game. And I know how to play the game. I watch professionals at every level. I will never settle for college basketball. I watch the goddamn Lakers. And nobody's gonna listen to you, fucktard. If you watch, oh hey, I watch college. Nobody's gonna fucking listen to you because the only Laker fans are allowed to talk. All right. You think your fucking team is relevant? It's not. There's 150 or 200 football teams in America. There's probably 150 basketball teams in America. There's only like 3 or 4 that matter. I got more respect for a New York Knicks fan than I got for a college fan. Somebody has to win in Tennessee. They can't keep sucking at everything. Okay? And it ain't going to be the Titans next year. So. And the Memphis is west. Shouldn't they be in the east, honestly? The only reason Memphis is in the league is because Cincinnati doesn't have a team. Do you know Memphis is right next to Cincinnati? It's so close that the Bengals take the bus for a playoff game. They don't even fly. They get in the bus and they go down to Memphis. The Chiefs are everybody's team with your team. Bro, Chiefs are everybody's team. They have appeal for everybody. Every man's fantasy. I really like Lamar Hunt. Lamar Hunt was a nice guy. He was a big Bengals fan. Arkansas. I got the news from Arkansas last night. Yes, you took the coach from Tennessee, and everybody's going to be watching Arkansas from Cincinnati next year. Good job. Good move. You want attention, now we're watching. We have a Cardinals fan here. Hey, I enjoy the players who play the game, and if some of them get hot for the Cardinals, I might start watching. But as an organization, I cannot say I like the Cardinals. I don't think anybody can say that. We like Kurt Warner. He got hot with the Cardinals. You know, old ass quarterbacks having their final run. The Cardinals are just a place to go retire. The Cardinals are some booty cheeks. You want me to make a moaning noise? Oh, Popeye. Oh, Popeye. Oh yeah, I enjoyed the 2012 Cardinals. I watched that World Series. Tony Perez, everybody loves Tony Perez, bro. Okay. But if you're wearing gear from somebody who won a championship 10 years ago, that's ancient history already, and nobody remembers the 2010 Giants. 14 years ago when San Francisco got their first World Series. It came and happened so fast. They won a second World Series, and now everybody forgot what it's like to win the first one. And St. Louis will never have that feeling because they have too many World Series. And all they do is hold other people back. Tony Perez was a bully. He was unfair for the game. To level the playing field, they had to get rid of him. I can't remember exactly how Tony Perez would finesse a game, but that guy would finesse a game. Stanley Cup more fun. Hideo Nomo. The Pirates are the best team in Pittsburgh right now, not the Penguins. I'm rooting for the wrong team again. The Rangers are the best team, not the Penguins. Good luck. Good luck. Pittsburgh needs to win a non-violent baseball game because the only thing they do is excel at violence. So if they can win a non-violent baseball game, then we can rehabilitate the city. But there ain't gonna be no, hockey fights in Pittsburgh having a fantastic year. No, they're gonna choke it up. Yeah, I know it's been a long. Since the 72 World Series, in the 1970 World Series when they had no white guys on the team. Congratulations! They won the World Series with no white people. All they got is Islanders. Pirates fans with the stupid P on their hat. Hey, what's that thing on the hat? MLB standings. The Pirates are 9-3 in first place. But the Dodgers and Yankees have 10 wins. So I don't know what a Pirate is. 9 is not enough. I had good sex in San Francisco. Can't remember when the last time. I live in a hotel in San Francisco and you can get fucked in one. These hotels are full of people who are fucking. I have new neighbors. My new neighbors haven't heard me embarrassing myself. The old neighbors, they heard the embarrassment a couple times. Yeah. Not really. People are people. The lady who opens my door is a woman. I mean, see the same people all the time. Remember, the rules of the German army is to not hit on women in the city. That's what the Russians do. Okay? That's why there's always a bunch of dead women underneath the Russian fucking private property, we'll just call it that. I can go a whole day with just the cashier, just the person at the cash register is the only person I really talk to. I could hassle a senile man in the elevator on the way out. That's fun. I was born south of the Rose Bowl, and I lived north of the Rose Bowl. I delivered pizzas on the west side of the Rose Bowl. I went to college on the east side. Pasadena's pretty big. The Rose Bowl's kind of in the middle of the west side. Okay, fine. Put some weed. Come over and give me some weed. I'll look at it. I don't have a pipe. I don't have papers. I don't have anything to smoke it with. So, how about a glass piece? Why don't you also give me a glass piece? In my old game streams, I'm actually handling marijuana. Let's look at Spot Rack NFL transactions. Josh Allen, outside linebacker, signs a 5-year, $141 million contract with Jacksonville. It's the only transaction of the day. One transaction. The Texans waived 3 players yesterday. Logan Ryan, quarterback, 49ers, retired from football yesterday. So I'm going to load up Logan Ryan's 10-year career. Oh, he was a Tennessee Titan during COVID. He's one of those guys when they needed 80 guys to get, they needed like 90 guys to get through the season. Hugs and kisses. Yeah, don't even worry about marijuana. Somebody else's problem. I don't even care about that. I never even think about marijuana. It's non-existent in my life. Kiss the Rizzler. Make it a glizzy. Hey, sometimes the chat has a harder time tolerating the shit people write than I do. Remember, chat has to impress each other with their boldness. So Ganja is impressing me with the diagnosis. Not necessarily my diagnosis. It could be a diagnosis for someone else in chat. Bold. I thought Farouk, the WWE wasted the career of Farouk. Farouk was used shamelessly to put over Bradshaw, because Bradshaw could never draw a dime, and then they're putting Ron Simmons with Bradshaw. Nobody wants to watch Bradshaw. Okay, the Nation of Domination was the hottest storyline, and then D'Lo Brown. They got rid of D'Lo. Okay, and now I'm supposed to watch fucking Farouk hang out with the richest guy in Texas. And I even saw Bradshaw in Afghanistan. Okay? Dude, why was Bradshaw in Afghanistan? I didn't see him with Farouk. Farouk wasn't with him. Because he had ridden on Farouk's coattails to get to where he was. And by the time the Iraq war started, Farouk had served his purpose. Okay. Yeah, I never heard the word Farouk once since those towers came down. Did they ban the word Farouk on TV? Is that like a dirty word? What does that shit even mean? Bro, what does Farouk mean? I'm not a Stone Cold fan, alright? Ron Simmons, Farouk. Now, Mike Johnson, he loved the spotlight. He was built for it. He was like Vader. Simmons was never over. Simmons didn't have it. He didn't have it. And neither did Bradshaw. That ain't it. Okay. A moment of silence for Virgil. Virgil was it. Virgil had it. So Mike Jones. Yeah, Mike Jones. Virgil is Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon, right? So. What happened to Farouk after 9/11? The guy fell off. I'm going to Cage Match database to look at every Farouk match. Spent a lot of time on SmackDown in 2003. Velocity, 2002. A dark match, Farouk beats Test at WWF Jacked. Wow, congratulations. What the fuck? Okay. House shows. Farouk kind of went off television. Looked like his last Raw was on February 4th, 2002 was Farouk's last Raw. And then he went on for a whole year in the house shows. He started doing Jacked and SmackDown. And on the final Raw, who'd he beat? Spike Dudley and Taz defeat Billy and Chuck and the APA. He had to job out to Taz. Bro, he must have been pissed as fuck. The last time Farouk wrestled on Raw, he lost to Taz. And Spike Dudley in a 3-way shit show. Now he had won it January 14, 2022 on Raw. They won. They were on Raw all 2011. I mean 2001, yeah. All the way up to 9/11. They were on Raw. And then doing house shows. But he went to SmackDown. Logan Paul is the best wrestler on the roster, and he should fight Cody Rhodes. Nobody ever was sexy or hot by the time they made it past wardrobe. Everybody was used up and abused before they went to set. I've never seen a fresh looking woman walk out onto a stage on Vince McMahon's show. If I want to see women who can smile genuinely, I'll watch Nitro, because all the women get touched before they go out on Raw. You ever notice they all look like everybody's been touching them? I don't like Owen Hart was halfway out, he was ready to retire, doing his stupid gimmick because nobody liked his ass. He was still trying to do new shit while he was getting ready to retire. Owen Hart was a crap show. I hate watching Owen Hart. I don't miss him. I mean, Owen Hart is crap. That's why wrestling was shit back in '95, because they had Owen Hart on the show. That's why they lost the TV wars. Owen Hart was a fuck up. Listen, I'm not talking about his accident. Okay. He was bad for business. He was a whistleblower. His wife was going to complain about how they touched her. Okay. Logan doesn't even drag another woman into this, so he's really a clean slate. If he has any complaints about Pat Patterson grabbing his junk in the shower, we'll hear it. Okay. I never hear that. They always say Scott Steiner will stick something up. Scott Steiner will get you in the shower. That was the big joke from Nitro. So even. Try to watch the main event. Okay, look, you watch the main event on WWF. Don't look at the undercard. The undercard will be like disgusting, sloppy, fat guys. Okay, men with underwear that's too small. Don't watch the undercard. Okay, you watch the main event, because the Undertaker doesn't come out in a thong. Okay. Me choppy, your pee. Kind tie. Let's see, Under. I'm just gonna Google Undertaker thong real quick. Make sure he hasn't been spotted in that shit. It starts with a thong, and then you'll be wearing a dress a tutu. So Edge was wearing a thong. Yeah, Edge is sus. I don't watch that show. I'm telling you why I don't watch Booty Cheeks. Okay, why I don't watch Booty Cheeks wrestling. Like Rhea Ripley, Booty Cheeks, I'm not watching Booty Cheeks, even if it's on Rhea Ripley. Nia Jax, Booty Cheeks, I was starting to like Nia Jax again, but now I have to drop her. Too bad. I'd rather hang out with Ronda Rousey than these girls who think they're pretty. At least we know Ronda is ugly, okay? I'll take an ugly woman for what she's worth instead of one of these hoes. One of these Tampa Bay wannabe leaves. Do you know what woman would what Nancy would say? Do you know what Nancy would say? Let me speak for Nancy because Nancy's not here. Nancy would say, there's just too many people sitting on their ass in Tampa waiting for a chance. They're all wannabe leaves. You're a Tampa Bay wannabe leave. There's 1,000 people sitting around Tampa ready to walk out in a thong. Shopping at the home television network. They think they have access to everything on the market. Spandex. When spandex hit America like 1990. Right after Andre the Giant died, because Andre had good spandex. Everybody's like, "Oh, yeah, that's spandex. Why does it only go over one? That's just spandex." Oh. Now everybody got spandex. They're all a bunch of hoes. They think they're Batman. Okay, you can go. Yeah, take care. Now everybody has the same hairstylist. They all look like Damian Priest and they all dress in the same Seth Rollins pants. Not a single pair of denim. Serbia and France military cooperation. I like to hear that. That's good news, guys. Let's look at my statistics. I'll still be live again at midnight tonight. I got a banana. I haven't eaten my lunch yet. This is turkey. Turkey. Yeah, boy. My subs are up 673. And it's April 10th. I want to have 10 episodes today. Is that possible? Yeah, I'm shooting for 10 episodes today, so don't be surprised if I come back quick. This has been episode 3